Hey family, welcome out to Newnan. Doing some home tours for you today. Let me zoom out so that you can kind of get a real feel. One of my favorite builders. Just absolutely gorgeous homes that are gonna be built out here. We have a couple clients that are building in a neighboring community, and now they're starting to build in this community. Price point is going to be pretty much, there may be a floor plan or two that get you into fours, but you're mostly going to be fives and sixes comfortably, because these type of homes at these type of price points, you're definitely looking at, you're going to want to put some of these upgrades in there. You're going to want to be doing, the RevWoods, the hardwoods, whatever you want to call it. For your flooring, this type of price point, you may or may not want to upgrade from granite or to quartz or marble, but you may, so I just want to drive you through here. This is, again, in Newnan, top school district for sure. You got a lot of great lots to choose from. Depending on a lot, you could have a lot premium from 0, and I've seen as high as 10 to 15,000. It's usually something you'll find more so like on cul-de-sac lots as well. But as you can tell, very, very beautiful. You get pretty much like at least a minimum of like an acre. What else can I tell you about it? You really have a lot of choices. You want 2-level living. You want I don't know if they really have any ranches. If they do, it might have like a ranch with a second level like attic space to finish as well. But most of the buyers on this are going to be the ones doing 2 or 3 level homes, possibly even 4. I just did a video tour down in I think it was Sonoya or Sharpsburg, one of those areas, with one of their floor plans. But their floor plans pretty much range anywhere from well into the 3,000s all the way up to the 5,000s. If you did a basement, potentially down the road, you might be in the 5s to 7,000 range down the line. Beautiful trees, beautiful piece of land. One of my favorite builders. When you secured a lot, you're pretty much, this is gonna be the process. So you're going to put $2,000 down for earnest money. You're like, what? Yeah, only $2,000. Once you get past that, and you obviously have picked your floor plan at that point, you're going to have about 7 days to pick out your structural changes. That means if you want to add a couple extra windows, if you want to add more square footage to your, maybe an outdoor covered patio, stuff like that, those are considered structural. You're going to pay half of that up front. So say you do $20,000 worth of structural upgrades. You don't have to, but you might want to add more concrete in certain areas, stuff like that. For outdoor space, you'd pay about $10,000. Again, this is not money gone. This is all going towards your down payment, your closing costs. Wow, look at that, beautiful. Then within about a 4 to 6 week period, you're going to a design center down in Sonoya. And you're going to have tons of choices like cabinets. It's such a unique experience. Faucets, standalone tubs, jacuzzi tubs, whatever, your heart desires. Again, you blow it out. You start doing, hardwoods everywhere, RevWood, whatever the case may be. You start doing upgraded cabinets, all that kind of stuff. Say you do $40,000 worth of upgrades. So half of that, $20,000, again, will be due at that design center appointment. So if you did, again, 20,000 structural, you're already 10. Another, you did 40,000 worth of upgrades. Now you're at about 30,000 all in, plus your $2,000 for your earnest money. So you're 32,000. The good news about it, obviously, you have to have some money. You're not going to build 3,000 to potentially 5, 6, 7,000 square foot if you did it on a basement. Never mind if you ever did a finished basement. The good thing about it is the builder is financing this whole thing for you. So it's absolutely incredible to think for such low expense utilizing your own money for your down payment and closing costs. Again, look at these lots. One of my buyers was considering this one, but he decided on the neighboring community because it was about maybe $40,000 less. But as you can tell, these lots are insane. I think he was going to choose this one right here. So this one probably would be available. If you're still interested, you can see the framing going up on this side. This one at the end had like a $10,000 lot premium. You can see over here, this was a beautiful lot that went under contract. They're getting scooped up because when you tell people $2,000 is all it takes to secure my lot, you know, that's pretty good. I love this lot here. I think this one's 10,000. You can see how deep, you know, a lot of these lots go. So in that scenario, you know, 2,000, 20,000 of structural upgrades. You don't have to do it, right? $40,000 worth of design center upgrades. So you get $32,000 in sitting in that account. Well, if you're doing, you know, probably at this price point, 5% down, 10% down, you know, you're at a point where you're going to have very little to bring to the closing table because you've already put $32,000 into that account. Now, you might be relocating from a very wealthy area and you have the 20% to put down. Again, you're so far ahead of the game by doing it that way. Saying that too, you could keep it very standard, and then down the line you want to add a bunch of things. I always tell people, when you don't want to, like, I mean, look at the size of these lots, right? One thing you don't want to, you know, do that would cost you so much after the fact, you know, you might want to do, you know, a lot of carpet up front. You know, if you're a type of person that has allergies, maybe not. But if you're a person that actually doesn't mind carpet, and in a couple of years you coming into more money and you want to change out your flooring anyways, do that. But the big things like your kitchen cabinets, your kitchen countertops, flooring where you definitely don't want carpet, those are the type of things to definitely invest up front. Roll it into your mortgage. And again, at this price point, again, you're mostly looking, I think when we just priced it the other day, it was a huge, like 3,600 square foot house, plus on a basement, unfinished basement, it was around 570 at that time. Now, again, depending on lot premiums, depending on the floor plan, the bigger the floor plan, the more square footage, the more expensive it's going to get. But just look at these trees, right? Look at the setting. Pretty much, I would say every house is backed up to some kind of, you're not going to be looking into your neighbor's backyard, just say that. You'll be able to build a pool, stuff like that. This is long-term luxury living. I would say from this location, you're probably, I would say give yourself 35 minutes to the airport. You know, honestly, give yourself an hour to downtown. It might come in less, it might not, but you know, this is the type of living, you know, you're not living, you know, around the corner from Buckhead or Midtown Atlanta. This is like, send your kids to great schools, enjoy the pool in your house, in your good piece of land, 1 acre, you know, lots, and enjoy downtown Newnan, enjoy Peachtree City, back roads to South Fulton, that type of living. So if this interests you at all, DM us. We first have to get you pre-approved to make sure you are that $500,000 to $700,000 buyer, and you know, schedule an appointment, come down here, meet with the on-site agent like we did with our other buyers. We have buyers relocating from Miami and Minneapolis. So just to give you guys an idea where people are relocating from all over the country. Of course, we get a ton from New York and LA and Miami every year. So there's just nothing like it, you know, to be able to build a house this size, brand new, this type of setting, good areas, still could enjoy Atlanta and going to shows and the Falcons and the Braves and all that kind of stuff. Still be close enough to Atlanta, but be in a really good and safe area here in Newnan. So if you're interested at all, guys, just hit me up and we will talk to you soon. All right, make it a great day.